I had my laptop stolen. And then I confronted who I thought stole the laptop, and I had receipts. So
I love that word.
Receipts.
I got you.
So my husband and I were out of town, and we were staying overnight in a hotel. And we had checked out of the hotel and started driving home when I realized, you know, when you do like the wallet, keys, phone tap, like you just check yourself. I realized that I had my laptop when we checked into the hotel. And because it was so cold out, I didn't want to leave the laptop in the car. I brought it into the hotel.
Okay.
And I sat it down on like one of the side tables. And then when we were packing everything up, I always check the room. Okay.
Yeah, you got to. Your phone cord.
Yep.
You got one shoe somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
So to my calculation, looking back, the laptop was already gone by the time we had checked out of the hotel. Now, we had gone down to breakfast at the hotel and come back, packed up our stuff, and left.
By the way, for the record, I love Mila Ren, and I know her standards. We're not talking about a Motel 6 here, okay? So this is probably
But it wasn't like
a bougier hotel where you wouldn't expect something like this to happen. You know what I mean? It's not a motel
It
where
was
the
a
person next
middle-of-the-road
to you is
hotel.
making meth in the tub. Just for the record. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So when I realized that don't have the laptop, I immediately call the hotel, make Dallas turn around, and I say, hey, I think I left a laptop in the room. We just left 15 minutes ago. We're on our way back.
Great.
The girl's like, okay, I'll send somebody up from housekeeping. And I was like, okay. So we get back. I go to the front desk, and the girl goes, yeah, housekeeping didn't find anything in the room. And I'm like,
would you prefer she went? Like
No,
the
I
person you
would've-
talked to? Not to say that housekeeping is going to steal it, but at least the person you talked to is the one that went up and looked. That's how I would feel.
I would prefer if nobody went into the room.
Ah, okay.
So I said to her, hey, can I go up and look? Like, do you mind if you reissue me a key? I will go up and look. She's like, sure. So she gives me a key. I go up to the room. The room is torn apart, okay? This room has already the bedding has been stripped. It looks like somebody was searching for something. And Dallas comes up. He searches. The laptop's not there. And he says to me, are you sure you had it? And I was like, yes, I'm sure I had it. So what do? I go on my handy dandy app and search the laptop because I'm an Apple girl and everything is connected. And I'm like, it's still in this building. Dallas said, are you sure it's not in the car? Because, you know, there's a radius.
Right.
I said, no, 100% did not take it out of this hotel room.
Dallas, I know how the tracker works. I track you when you're not here.
He doesn't know that. Neither here nor there. So he goes down to research the car. I go down to the front desk and I'm like, hey, I'm showing the girl. I'm like, it's still in this hotel. You're right. It was not in the room, but is there a lost and found somewhere? And possibly maybe, you know, somebody put it in the lost and found.
Sure.
So she calls the hotel manager of housekeeping. Housekeeper manager comes down. She says, my staff would never. They even asked me if they can take tips. And I'm like, okay, I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just saying maybe it got turned in and it's somewhere else.
Sure.
So she's like, well, let's go back up and look in the room. So we go back up, we look in the room, and as we're in the room, now I can see the laptop is moving.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Holy cow.
And I said to her, look, I'm showing you right now. The laptop is moving in this building. You can see it. It is moving. I was like, somebody has the laptop. And she's like, well, it's not my staff. Maybe you took it down to breakfast. And I'm like, didn't take it down to breakfast.
Either way, let's go find it.
Yes. So we go downstairs and she's like, well, I don't know what you want me to do. We don't have it. I said, well, I'd like to fill out an incident report. And she said, okay. So she goes. And by the way, all the walkie-talkies are blowing up. They're talking to everybody in the hotel.
Is this the head of housekeeping you're talking to?
Yes.
Still? Oh, okay.
So I said, I want to file an incident report. She goes to her office. She's in there for what seems like 10 minutes. And I'm like, that's a long time to go get an incident report. Like, girlfriend, let's go. And she comes out holding the laptop and she says, is this it? I'm like, yes. So she brings it over and she's like, I'm so sorry. It was in the lost and found. It was on my desk. And I was like, but it wasn't on your desk when you came out.
So somehow somebody put it on her desk while you guys were up in the room?
Somebody had stashed it somewhere. This is what I think happened.
Yeah.
Somebody in housekeeping had stashed it somewhere. And then when they heard on the walkie-talkies that we were looking for it and I wasn't taking no for an answer, then they went and put it on her desk. So she
Wow.
says to me, you must have taken it to breakfast and left it there. I was like, no, ma'am. I was like, I can assure you I did not. I was like, I'm not accusing anybody of anything.
I got my laptop back.
I got my laptop back. I am happy. But you thinking that your staff is so honest, you should probably go back and check your cameras.
Wow. And did you hear anything else after that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Good job, Loren. Wow,
I'm
that's
just glad
crazy.
I got the laptop back.
I hear you. What got taken from you? Loren, you lost the laptop. So did Rachel. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Rachel, what happened with your laptop? Same thing?
So exact same thing as you, where I knew I had left it in my hotel room. I work in healthcare, so I have a lot of PHI on my laptop. And mine was also Apple, so I kept tracking it. And they didn't give it to me the day I left the hotel, but I called several days in a row threatening to do something because I knew it was there.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually sent it back to me, but it had been wiped because somebody tried to crack into it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep. So you can't just say you found that one.
Yeah. Taylor, you were in a hotel room, and what got taken?
Gift cards.
Ugh.
They were left on a table and someone swiped them.
Did you ever get them back?
No, but the hotel did correct their situation. So that was very nice, and they reimbursed me. Actually, I think double.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
that is nice. Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, good morning. You had a Loren situation where something was taken from the hotel room? It says everything on our call screen. You had everything taken?
Pretty much. I went in, and it was a pet-friendly hotel, so we went and took my dog out onto the beach for about maybe 10 minutes. Didn't leave a door open or anything like that. Got back. The only thing that was left was one bag that was empty. Dumped it out, cash, because I was a bartender, so stupid me. And called and filed a police report because hotel said they couldn't do anything. They came, and the room right next to ours was completely full of random luggage, laptops, but the police said they could not do absolutely anything.
And your stuff was in there?
Yep. Well, I assume so. I
Yeah,
couldn't see
right.
my stuff specifically, but it was, wall to wall.
Why would the police say they couldn't do
What?
anything?
Yeah.
There wasn't cameras, so there was no proof.
But they can't give you back your stuff either? If
Nope,
you can
because
identify it.
They wouldn't even open the room for the police to go into that room right beside because it
Get-
went right at the front at the pool.
Oh, so you're saying the hotel was kind of blocking you from getting in there?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
they probably didn't want any smoke. Oh.
Exactly.
All right, thanks. We can't get to Erica because we got to take a quick break, but her engagement ring was stolen from her. Let's find out if she got it back.
The way I would throw down.
Erica, real quick, your engagement ring was taken. Did you get it back? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, sucks. All right, so the rule of thumb: don't take anything to the hotel.
Apparently not. Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.